in this video we will discuss about Palo Alto firewall initial configuration. Initial configuration means first time to access Palo Alto firewall. So any model of Palo Alto firewall, you're gonna find MGT port, management port and console port. Maybe in every model these two ports are somewhere else. Maybe some model has on the back side, someone has on the front side, so you will find these two things in any model, by the way. And there will be a label by MGT and console. You need to look for these two things, console and MGT. Now the physical device, suppose you want to configure a physical device, by default there is IP configure 192.168.1.1 on this management interface. And the default username and password is admin. So what you can do, you just need to connect the cable one side to this management port and the other side to your laptop and assign the same range IP to your interface. 192.168.1.2 suppose. 192.168.1.3, 4, 5, 6, 7 till 254 you can assign any IP. And after that in the browser just type 192.168.1.1, so you will access the firewall graphically. Suppose let me log out, so it will come like this. But forget about this one, it will be 1.1 IP. Okay, and then here you just need to type admin and you can access this firewall straight away. I'm talking about the physical device. On physical device, this IP is pre-configure and the credential is admin. So this is one way. Using the out of band management port, which is labeled by MGT. Just plug one side here in this management. This is a different firewall. This is different. So here you will find management here. Here we will find this model management here. And connect the other side to your management and the other RJ45 to your laptop and assign the same range IP to your interface to access this firewall straight away in the browser like this. And you can start to configure it. One way. Second is if you want to change the IP. One thing more, through console you can access the CLI. Through console, what you can do, you can use a DB9, okay, RJ45 or DB9 console to connect like this cable, to connect this to the console, and the other end there will be a converter, and you can connect them to your USB, and you can access this firewall through console. Again, the username and password through console, CLI is admin. So this is two way. You have console and you have management to access first time this device, physical device. But if you have a virtual device, there is no IP configure. It is configured through DHCP. So what you can do, if you have a DHCP, you can get IP through DHCP, or what you can do, you can configure and access the device through CLI. And after this CLI, you can configure the IP, any IP you want. But because this interface virtually has DHCP enable, okay, so what you can do, you can type delete device config system type DHCP client and make them set device config system type static and assign any range of IP. Like in this case, I assign 192.168.100.200, and now I change this IP to access this firewall. And then the netmask commit to apply the changes, and after that you can check by run show interface management because I'm in different mode, and you can access this device in your browser. Also you can initially access through the default IP, and you can go to device setup interfaces management to change the IP as per your design or your network. If this one is not suit you, you can change them to any IP. In this case, I change graphically 192.168.100.200. So these are the two different way to change, by CLI or graphically. You can access them first time by graphically HTTPS 192.168.1.1 and then go to a device setup management and change the IP and apply the commit, and then it will restart, and then you can change the IP to access the device with different IP. So this is the initial configuration of physical device. Either if you have a virtual, so then you can change the IP, either you can connect them to DHCP to get the IP. And keep in mind the default username and password is admin. First time when you try to log in, so it will ask you to change the password. So you need to change the password. So this is the hardware way to configure it through CLI and also graphically. And if you want to change the interface command, the IP address, the gateway, subnet mask, etc. So you need to go to config, and then you can set device config system type static. Okay, and then you type the IP address, subnet mask, DNS, a lot of things you can do it, but it's better to do it through CLI or through graphical user interface. Is up to you. So this was the initial configuration and connectivity of Palo Alto firewall.